Okay. So we're recording now.
Ah, good. Hello, afternoon audience.
Hi. This is the Honeypot's Grave. And
Not only like we're not even a minute into this, and I'm immediately filled to the brim with regret.
yeah. Okay, so this is the Honeypot's Grave. It's a podcast, and we read YouTube comments.
Don't ask why the name doesn't relate to the content at all.
It's just a cool name.
Even we don't know.
It's just a cool name. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
So
who's starting? Is it gonna be you or is it gonna be me?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess.
And only flip a coin. And by a coin, I mean my entire phone. Call it in the air.
No, I have dice. I have so many dice. Even or odd?
I call odd.
Okay. Even. There's a 6. So I guess I'll start. When I used to eat rolls, this was my fucking song because I live right next to the hospital. Could still give you a sick light show if you break me off. What? So,
Obviously, there's some very deep symbolism in Titty Sucker 420's comment.
Yeah. So, it looks like Titty Sucker 420
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going well for our first podcast, isn't it, folks?
It's great. So it looks like they ate rolls and listened to this song a lot. I guess that was just their hobby.
So, let me get a checklist of Titty Sucker 420's like thought process here.
Yeah.
So, step 1, rolls.
What kind of rolls?
Step 2, spelling fucking without the G, because, you know,
what's the better? It's fun. It's more fun.
Using the letter G, honestly,
more fun and more cool.
Should be illegal. It's the worst letter of the alphabet. It smells really bad. The letter G doesn't know how to take a shower. Gun starts with a G, and we all know how bad
guns. Guns are bad.
Yeah, true. Guns are bad, dude. Because I live right next to the hospital, which
do you think maybe...
I guess from that sort of point of view, this either means that they ate so many rolls that they like got sent to the hospital to get their stomach unrolled.
They got sent to the hospital so many times that they just moved next to the hospital.
Maybe. Also, I only just now noticed, because of like the feedback of my own mic, because it's attached to my face, that my laugh sounds conspicuously evil.
Well, that's just how laughs sound sometimes.
Oh, that's mood. And live right next to the hospital. Could still give you a sick light show if you break me off. Okay, so far we have rolls, the letter G, hospital, light show, and breaking me off, whatever that means.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Me neither.
So,
last time I looked something up, it was not pretty.
Well, it's usually not. And the Rockman fan is justifiably confused about this whole situation.
I get it.
Do you think maybe they got the rolls from the hospital, like the hospital food?
No, hospital food isn't that good.
Well, I've
been to a hospital once in my life, and the only thing they had was like creamsicles.
Well, I'm not saying the
And that was
rolls
like
were.
the gourmet chef, just like absolutely rolling out his tiny cart of like
Yeah.
amazing food, and he pulls off like the weird little like topper circle thing,
Mhm.
and it's just like a full pack of creamsicles.
Mm.
Like they weren't even that good. They were like the crappy like peach flavor.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying the rolls were necessarily good.
Yeah, true.
I'm just wondering if perhaps they like pulled a hospital heist to get these rolls.
Oh, wait, I'm getting called. Wait, Barry.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Alright, took good care of it.
Okay.
Alright, so do we move on to the next comment, or is there still something to be said from Titty Sucker 420's comment about hospital rolls and sick light shows?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
We didn't. Do you think maybe the light show was from like? Oh, are you gone?
I'm still here.
Oh. Do you
I
think
never
maybe?
leave.
Okay. Do you think maybe the light show was from the video?
No, wait, I've got this. I've got it now.
Okay.
So, we all know that he doesn't use the letter G. That's just like a fact of life.
Yeah.
So, what he did was, in his spiteful rage of the letter G, he just broke into a hospital, stole all of their rolls, but then
Oh, that's break
he
me
breaks
off.
something, and the alarms go off, and that's the sick light show.
Ah.
It makes so much sense now.
The heist went pear-shaped.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that's
Alright,
good.
that's
I think
enough.
we've unraveled this mystery.
That's the most that we can That's the most that we can suck out of Titty Sucker 420.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing comment. Alrighty. Now it's my turn. Madison Shook 3 weeks ago said, "Okay, I'm through with all this bullshit." Well, Waligi is not sexy. An abundance of exclamation points. I am done. Another exclamation point, like parade. Peace. An entire cornfield's worth of exclamation points. Okay, well, first off, Madison
Wrong.
Shook, not only are you lying, but also, you use way too many exclamation points.
They're
you
wrong.
spelt his name wrong. You used the wrong through. And also, that's it.
Additionally,
That's the most I can get out of this.
they're a coward. They censored bullshit.
Oh yeah, true. Censoring swears, using the wrong name, too many exclamation points, probably to hide the letter G.
Misinformation.
Yeah, true. This is a criminal.
This is illicit activities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw this comment on one of my videos,
I would probably ban them or something.
I can't even express to you how angry I would be if I saw this comment on one of my videos.
I'm surprised we actually have a picture of this comment right now, because
yeah, I'm surprised the person who screen capped this didn't just go into a blind rage.
Yeah, and like, because you can see at the bottom, there's no number after the word reply, so there's no replies yet.
Because nobody
Which
would
means
reply to
that
that.
somehow this person either A, is deleting all the messages that they get replied to, or they just like have this sort of magical shield of anti living. Also, is it just me, or is Matt just sort of trying to encroach into the actual cast?
I mean,
First he was in voice, then he was in tunes, and now he's just on.
If he wanted to be on the podcast, he could have just asked.
Yeah, true. But too late. Honestly, I'm surprised that her name is Madison Shook, because that comment just absolutely shook me to the bone with her impudent lies and other such things that we have said before. and will probably say many times again.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
JoJo is not an anime says, don't compare JoJo to anime. And this was a year ago that they said this.
An entire year ago. Can't believe JoJo's been going on that long.
Yeah. So I don't know what this person's trying to do. I don't know if they hate anime so much, but they love JoJo, so they're
trying to defend their home country from their own home country.
Yeah,
like a civil war, but instead of civil, it's like the guy holding a body pillow and a katana.
As opposed to saying JoJo is the only good anime, they're like, JoJo is so good it can't be an anime. It's impossible.
It surpasses anime.
Mm-hmm. And I've only watched a little bit of JoJo, but
I have not watched a single piece of JoJo at all.
I've watched some of it, and I don't know. I'd say, compared to most anime I've watched, which is 3, it's pretty different.
I also probably have not watched an anime ever since... Does Poppy the Performer count as an anime?
Poppy the Performer is an anime. It's the only anime that matters.
Oh yes, you could forget the classic episode of Poppy the Performer, the world's greatest anime, where he just shits out a bullet.
Poppy the Performer is great. Yeah, it's
good.
It's wacky. It's goofy, it's wacky, it's a little bit silly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all there is to say about it.
Alrighty. Are we done with JoJo is not an anime's comment?
I think so.
Alrighty. This one's an intricate conversation between Audrey Hockey and Max Key. Audrey starting off the conversation with listening to this from Australia. Max Key, the author of the video / music performance, says, "That's so sick, thanks for the support." Audrey Hockey retaliates by saying, I didn't say I liked it or it was good, cunt. Sounds like shit, dumbass. And first off, we can note that 1, they swore.
They swore
2,
big time.
Their icon is what I think is a frog mixed with that one guy from Real Monsters. The hit Nickelodeon show that got 2 seasons.
I've never seen it.
I haven't either. The closest thing I've gotten to seeing it was getting a McDonald's toy for it.
I'd say it's more like a mix between maybe a frog and a snail.
Oh yeah, true. But it's got that sort of mouth and the weird holding his own eyes thing. Actually, now that I look at it a bit closer.
Eye stalks.
Yeah, true. They are eye stalks, but the mouth looks oddly similar, and the design. Yeah. Anyways, Max Key's icon is literally just a picture of some buff dude that you'd see on the cover of Calvin Klein magazine.
It's like a selfie looking thing. They took a picture.
Yeah, probably.
That
looks too enhanced to be a selfie.
I mean,
that looks like they ripped it right out of a magazine.
It's not really that high quality. It's 2 inches. Not even. It's 5 pixels wide.
Well, I mean, that's because it's an actual YouTube profile picture.
Yeah.
Have you seen the quality on those things? Oh, there's also something very interesting about the timescale of this. We have a day ago, and then supposedly 20 hours later he responds, and then a second ago. So the screen capper was obviously very quick to the punch. They had their finger hovering over the print button.
Yeah, they got here fresh. This is right off the plate, right off the oven or whatever.
Right off the oven. I'm pretty sure you meant to say right off like the press, but
Yeah.
also right out of the oven at like the
Yeah.
same time, and
Yeah.
I commemorate that.
It's right off the oven. Shut up.
Right off the oven.
You can put stuff on top of an oven.
Yeah, true. Doesn't cook as well
I
unless
put my
it's like a dual like stove, etc., etc. Also, I'm gonna start using straight off the oven, like in real life now, and
good.
there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Why would I? I put my laptop on top of the oven yesterday.
That seems exceptionally unsafe.
It worked out fine. I was making mac and cheese. I didn't want to turn around to watch Naruto.
What else is there to
I
extract
really like.
from this? Oh, he actually hearted the comment,
Mm,
which means that
he's heartbroken. Heartbroken.
Which means that either one, he hearted it instantly because of the aforementioned like thanks for the support, whatever, whatever, or this is the really, really old comment. Oh, are you good? Did you just like
Yeah, I'm
cough out?
fine. I coughed.
Which means that he either went like, this is a very old comment. No, wait, no. It can't be an old comment because it's 1 second ago.
Well,
So he obviously like hearted it out of desperation, and then he couldn't figure out how to unheart it.
or maybe
Which
he
honestly
didn't even know.
is a tragedy worse than Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe
So sad.
he just hasn't seen the reply yet because it was 1 second ago. These replies.
True.
I want to get the full story on this. I want to find this comment out in the wild
Yeah, true.
and see if there's any more to the story.
In the wild is honestly like trying to find gold in a tooth filling. It's basically impossible, but the one time it happens, it's perfect.
I really like that Audrey Hockey is just so rude in this. It's really funny how rude they are.
Yeah, true. Fun fact, folks listening at home that may or may not be there. Aenon actually said that they wouldn't read this because it had the C word in it, and they can't even say it in real life, let alone on a podcast.
It's too rude a word.
True. Maybe so.
It's the rude word. It's the big rude word that I can't say, or I'll die.
Well, I'll get the funeral papers ready.
Well, I haven't said it. Did you pick this one or me? No. Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Gizmo FTW. 4 months ago. I'm only 17 and I fucking airplane. So
I have no idea why I'm laughing to this hard.
do you think maybe airplaning is like something that usually older
like
people
planking, where it's like this one like absurd like event, kind of like dabbing.
Well, I was assuming by airplane they meant they like lift it off.
Oh yeah, just like that one power up in Mario Galaxy where you just like jump and then immediately just like go into like full flying state.
Or like that potion
Oh yeah,
in Minecraft. If you don't know what we're talking about, we have a Minecraft server.
Mm-hmm. It's very exclusive.
It's
there
good.
are only 7 whole people that are on it.
It's a good Minecraft server.
It's very nice.
Anyways, I'm wondering if maybe airplaning is something that's usually reserved for older people, maybe? That's why feel the need to clarify that they're only 17.
Oh yeah, true. It's like I have no idea what I was going to compare it to in that sentence, but it definitely is like Smash that like button.
Please do smash the like button.
Please just absolutely decimate the like button, or else I cannot buy my
If-
starving children their
If whatever you're listening to
Their
this on
packet of
has a
ramen.
like button, please do obliterate it.
I mean, where are we even gonna upload this, honestly? Like SoundCloud?
SoundCloud,
not.
probably. I don't know. We could do a Tumblr post
Oh, true.
or a
God, Tumblr
YouTube.
existed for a half a second.
We could do a YouTube also. There's a lot of options. We could do all of them.
Yeah, true. We could do every single one of them all at once.
What if we posted it exclusively to Twitter? And
What we do is we just like no. What we do is we type it out in like a gigantic script in like a Word document, and then we just start like copy pasting it to Twitter one tweet at a time in like a gigantic thread.
I think Twitter also has a video limit length, so we'd have to
Jesus Christ.
we'd have to split it up into like a bunch of videos. You'd have to split it up into so many videos, or
that'd
or
be like
speed it
10
up.
videos.
I'm
going to recite the B movie very, very slowly so that the viewers at home who are watching this in 10 times motion can hear it in all its excellence. I'm not actually going to do it. I'd probably hurt my lungs.
Okay.
Anyways, back to Grizzimo FTW's comment. I feel like airplaning is one of those, like, magical fads of the
It's just a
yesteryear.
silly pose you do.
Yeah, where it's like you sort of T-pose, but then you're sort of hovering in the air at like an angle, where it's like a Gmod character that's just like broken, just sort of floating in the vast
Maybe it's like
emptiness of space.
a T pose and planking at the same time. Oh no!
Actually, be
You T pose and you lay down on skateboard, and then you get a concussion.
That's like a Christ air mixed with a coffin.
And then you get a concussion. That's crucial to airplane.
That's like step 7 of the airplane. Step 1, skateboard. Step 2, T-pose. Step 3, lie down. Step 4, reevaluate your life choices. Step 5, do a triple backflip and meow. Step 6, question marks. Step 7, get a concussion. Now you two at home can do this amazing skateboarding trick that will get you all of the Tony Hawk Gamer points.
I think you maybe overestimated how many steps there were. But I like that there's 7 steps.
Maybe so.
I like that there's 7 steps because it's the best number.
Well, it's no 109, but it's definitely up there.
Okay.
Alrighty. My turn for a comment now, right?
Yeah.
Walter Cements 2 weeks ago says, I like fire trucks and Moster trucks. And then he replies to his own comment just to say Walter.
I think that's like... I think he realized that this was such a monumental quote that he had to, like, attribute
He had to,
himself.
like, signature.
Yeah, he
like-
had to sign it.
Like Leonardo da Vinci writing his name on the back of the Mona Lisa. And then also accidentally sneezing on it and having to wipe it off with a tissue.
So we know that Walter Clements likes fire trucks, and we know that he likes Moster trucks.
Yeah, obviously.
So
wait a second. Trucks? There's 2 of them? Wait a second. Oh, my muscles just flexed there.
So, at least one person is a fan of Walter Clements' appreciation of fire trucks and Moster trucks.
Maybe that was the fire trucks and the Moster trucks liking his comment at the same time, so
There's
that they
only
cancel out and just hit one.
There's only one computer that trucks can use.
Yeah, they share a
in
computer.
the whole world.
They were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates. Either that, or Walter just liked his own comment. Though the real question is then, why didn't he like his own reply?
Well,
Actually, can you like your own comment on YouTube?
let me check. Yeah.
Then why didn't he do it? Maybe it was an act of self-defiance, realizing that liking your own comment for internet points is a fruitless venture, and that trying to get clout on the internet isn't really what Walter's all about. All
Mhm.
he's about is fire trucks and moster trucks.
Maybe the person who liked it was the person who got this screen cap.
Oh, maybe so. But then wouldn't the thumb be blue?
Oh yeah, it would.
So maybe it's the person that made the video, and they just appreciated Walter Clements' like for fire trucks and moster trucks so much that they had to hit that like button. But
I think
they
the
didn't
real
like the
story.
signature because it was like floppy handwriting, so they didn't like that one.
I think the real story here is that Walter Clements likes fire trucks and moster trucks. I think that's what we really need to focus on.
True. I guess that no matter how deep you delve into English literature, there will always be a sort of surface that you can rest back on.
Well,
Hashtag deep.
we only have one comment left.
And for this one, for some reason, the names have been sort of blurred out.
Well, the story is I got it from an Adventure Zone Tumblr blog. So it's Magnus and Taco from the Adventure Zone The Good Podcast.
But also, it's blurred out. You cannot see it.
You can't see it. It's
In fact, you can't see anything right now. All you're seeing is some form of dark background. Maybe it'll be the weird background that
So
we collaboratively made, like 14 seconds ago.
maybe. So 2001 sure had a lot of good songs back then. True, and Dad had both arms.
Right. So obviously, the person making the original comment, who I shall now refer to as Commenter A, obviously had a bout of nostalgia before watching this video. So they went back to a 2001 song, probably All Star. Was it made in 2001? Probably not.
It was made before
for-
2001, I think.
For this sake, it was made in 2001. It's time traveling, but you know. They were obviously very distraught at the fact that modern music is now very lame. And the person replying, who I shall now name as commenter number 2, is lamenting over his 2001 era dad's arms. Who, trick question, does he still have one arm, or are both of his arms gone? This truly is a conundrum for the ages.
I wonder if the two commenters are related in any way, if they share a dad.
Oh, maybe so. But also, there's a special bit of information here. Right below the word good on commenter A's comment, there's a little box that says HF. Which,
I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that stands for half finished. Probably not, but what could this mysterious HF stand for?
It could mean high quality. It's a high quality comment.
It could also stand for hamburger felper.
Gapples crumble.
I'm gonna cough now. Okay, I'm back.
So I think we can agree that 2001 sure had a lot of good songs.
Had a lot of good songs
back then,
but also didn't have that much else except for those two arms.
So I think
that's literally every single comment.
That's all the comments we have. That's all the comments we've gathered in like what a month,
Yeah, probably.
and that gave us
About
like half an hour
yeah,
of material.
yeah.
So
How long
if
does the
you can,
podcast go on for? Usually.
I think half an hour is fine. It doesn't need to be a full hour.
Yeah, true. Knows my attention span is like 8/10 of that.
So it took us a month to get this much comments for half
Material.
an hour. So maybe you could help and send us comments. That'd be nice.
Just send us literally anything. Doesn't have to be funny. Doesn't have to be good.
Yeah,
All it has
we'll
to be
we'll
is a
we'll
YouTube comment.
we'll handle that part, or we won't. But who
Who
can
knows?
say for certain? Thank you for listening to
The Honeypot's Grave.
the Honeypot's Grave.
One of the greatest shows that has no coherency between its title and its content.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Tune in eventually. Whenever, if you want, I guess.
See you then.
Yeah. Bye.